This is the complete poetry of Emily Dickinson, complete. Now we come to poem 731. 731. Yeah? Oh.
We have Sunday Baruch today.
Yeah, we have Sunday Baruch. Today is Easter Sunday. Sunday Baruch. So we're reading Emily Dickinson. Happy Easter. 731. I want, it pleaded, all its life. I want was chief, it said, when skill entreated it. The last, and when so newly dead, I could not deem it late to hear that single steadfast sigh the lips had placed as with a pleas towards eternity.
What's that?
I gotta put the book somewhere. Anyways, poem 732. She rose to his requirement, dropped the playthings of her life, to take the honorable work, a woman and of wife. It ought she missed in her new day of amplitude or awe, or first perspective, or the gold is in using wear away. Then it lay unmentioned as the sea developed pearl and weed, but only to himself be known the fathoms they abide. It's all the commentary, comment, heavy analysis. Who's analyzing it? 733. The spirit is the conscious ear. We actually hear. When we inspect, that's audible, that is admitted here. For other services, as sound, there hangs a smaller ear, outside the castle that contain the other, only here. If he was living, dare I ask, and how if he be dead? And so around the words I went, of meeting them afraid. I hinted changes, lapse of time, the surfaces of years I touched with caution, lest they crack and show me my fears. The poem is continuing now. Reverted to adjoining lives, adroitly turning out. Wherever I suspected graves, 'twas prudenter, I thought, and he I pushed with sudden force in face of the suspense. Was buried he, my life just holds the trench. Upon concluded lives, there's nothing cooler falls. This is 735. Upon concluded lives, there's nothing cooler falls than life's sweet calculations, the mixing bells and palls. Makes the lacerating tune to ears the dying side. This coronal and funeral saluting in the road.
Let's change the poem. That's enough.
What?
That's enough of that poem.
Change the poem.
I did another one.
736. Have any, like myself, investigating March? New houses on the hill descried, and possibly a church. That or not, we are sure, as lately as the snow, and are today, if we exist, though how may this be so? Have any like myself conjectured who may be the occupants of the abode so easy to the sky? 'Twould seem that God should be the nearest neighbor to the heaven, and convenient grace for show or company. Have any like myself preserved the charm secure by shunning carefully the place all seasons of the year, excepting March? 'Tis then my villages be seen, and possibly a steeple not afterward by men. 737. The moon was but a chin of gold a night or two ago, and now she turns her perfect face upon the world below. Her forehead is of amplest blonde, her cheek of burled hen on, her eye unto the summer dew the likest I have known. Her lips of amber never part, but what must be the smile upon her friend she would confer, were such her silver will. And what a privilege to be but the remotest star, for certainly she took her way beside your palace door. Her bonnet is the firmament, the universe her shoe, the stars, the trinkets at her belt, her dimities of blue. We ready? Done? Keep reading. 738. You said that I was great one day. Then great it be, if that please thee, or small, or any size at all. Nay, I am the size suit thee. Tall like the stag, would that, or lower like the wen, or other heights of the other ones I've seen. Tell which, it's dull to guess, and I must be rhinoceros or mouse at once for thee. So say, if queen it be, or page please thee, I'm that, or not, or other thing, if other thing there be. With just this stipulus I suit thee. 739. I many times thought peace had come, when peace was far away, as wrecked men deem they sight the land, a center of the sea, and struggle slacker, but to prove as hopelessly as I how many the fictitious shores before the harbor be. It's 1863. I think there's civil war still happening. 740. You taught me waiting with myself, appointment strictly kept. You taught me fortitude of fate. This also I have learnt, an attitude of death that could no bitterer debar than life had done before it. Yet there is a science more. The heaven you know, to understand that you be not ashamed of me in Christ's bright audience upon the further hand. $741. Drama's vitalist expression is the common day that arose and set about us other tragedy. Perish in the recitation, thus the best enact when the audience is scattered and the boxes shut. Hamlet to himself, we're Hamlet, but not Shakespeare, wrote, through the Romeo left no record of his Juliet. It were infinite enacted in the human heart, only theater recorded. Owner cannot shut. $7.42. Remember your trees? 4 trees upon a solitary acre, without design or order or apparent action maintained. The sun upon a morning meets them, the wind, not nearer neighbor have they but God. The acre gives them place, they him attention of passerby, of shadow, or of squirrel haply, or boy. What deed is theirs unto the gentle nature that plan? What plan they severely retard or further unknown? I think I'm gonna stop, huh? Hey. Yeah, 7:43. I'm stopping the tape machine. Bye.